Hello everybody, this is Saad with you again, your favorite realtor, and today I'm back with a very interesting video for everyone. We're going to take a look at a very amazing comparison between the best 5-bedroom villas in Dubai, and I've structured this video in a very fun format where it's going to be a round by round system where we're going to score each and every villa project based on different categories, and in the end we're going to see which one comes out on top and which one looks to be the best investment opportunity currently in Dubai in the category of 5-bedroom villas. So let's just get into it. This is the best 5-bedroom villas in Dubai leaderboard. So let's begin with the contenders in this particular challenge. We have Farm Gardens, we have the Acres, we have Maha Villas in EXPO City, we have Mirage in the Oasis, we have Athlon, the brand new launch by Aldar, and then we have Nad Al Sheba Gardens by Meraas. So we're going to take a look at what categories we're going to be rating these projects on. So we're going to take a look at the developer, location, unit price, DLD, payment plan, the down payment, completion dates, built up area, plot area, and price per square foot. And each category will be rating the best with 10 points and then with one less point for each other project. All right, so interesting way to put this. I hope you guys like this format, so let's just get into it. Number one category, the developer. Now let's take a look at the names of the developers in this. Farm Gardens, we know it's Emaar. Meraas is the Acres is by Meraas. Maha Villas by EXPO City. Mirage is by Emaar again. Athlon is by Aldar. Nad Al Sheba Garden by Meraas. Now, which one do you think is the best developer out of all of these? Now, if you take a close look at these developers, all of these developers are government-backed developers, very strong developers in Dubai with very strong reputations. So, in my opinion, I give all of these developers a tie in terms of rating. So, in the first category, all of these projects are going to be getting 10 points. So, they're all at an equal level as of now. Now, let's just move to the next category, which is the location. Let's take a look at the different locations of these projects. So we have Farm Gardens on Dubai Land Road. Acres and Athlon both sit exactly beside each other in Dubai Land, right in the middle of Latifa bin Hamdan Street. Maha Villas comes in EXPO City. Mirage in the Oasis also comes under the Dubai Land District, but that's on the Yala East, so on the other side. And then Nad Al Sheba Gardens is in Maidan District 7, which is a very hot location in Dubai. So let's just quickly take a look on the map, these different locations. I just want to show you on the map all of these different locations. So as you can see from this, hands down, the best location has to be Nad Al Sheba Gardens as of today. Phenomenal location in Dubai, very close to downtown and all the major hubs of the city. I would give the second place to Athlon and Acres, which are like sitting right beside each other in the heart of Dubai Land District. Now this road right here that you see, this road is actually Latifa bin Hamdan Street. It doesn't exist as of now. This road is going to be extended very, very soon, and once this is done, the time for you to go to downtown from Acres or Athlon is only going to be about 15 minutes because the connectivity is going to be greatly enhanced. So this, in my opinion, will get the second position, both of them tied. I would give the third place to the Oasis, fourth place to EXPO City, and Valley. Though it is very well connected to downtown, it still is a little bit further away from the other parts, exciting parts of the city. Like for example, to the Palm from the Valley, you're looking at around a 30-minute drive. So in terms of distance from the key hubs of the city, Valley is very well connected to downtown, only about 24 minutes. But if you had to come to, let's say, Palm or Jumeirah or the coastline, you're looking at around 30-35 minutes. So let's just get back into our presentation and see the scores for this category and how that looks like. So as I said, Nad Al Sheba Gardens, best location as of now, Maidan District 7. Hands down, this gets the maximum points, which is 10 points. The next is a tie, as I said, between these two, with 9 points each, Acres and Athlon. Mirage again also falls in the Dubai Land District, but it's on the Yala East side, so we give that 8 points. Maha Villas in EXPO City, very well placed also very close to Palm, Marina. All of these places are very close to Maha Villas in EXPO City. So I would give that 7 points, and in last place in this category is going to be Farm Gardens with 6 points. So let's move on to the third category, which is the unit price. Let's take a look at the different prices of these units. So Farm Gardens sits currently lowest at 9.8 million for a 5-bedroom villa. Acres is 10.3, Maha Villas 14 million, the Mirage is 16.5 million, Athlon is 11 million, and Nad Al Sheba Gardens is 12 million. This right here is seems like a very high price for a 5-bedroom villa, but the actual villa that you're getting here is more than 10,000 square foot. So we are still going to be fair and just base these points off of the unit prices, but this project right here is a phenomenal project in the Oasis, Mirage, huge homes. This is the biggest home out of all of them, so it makes sense for it to also have the highest prices. So just to give you a reference, yeah, this one right here is the second largest home. This one is the largest home, and you can see the price. This still stands as the cheapest 5-bedroom villa option that you have in Dubai. So let's just take a look at the scores. So 100% we're looking at Farm Gardens with number 1 place, 10 points. The Acres sits in second place with 9 points with this price tag right here. The next in the list is going to be Athlon at 11 million with 8 points. Nad Al Sheba Garden, 12 million dirhams, is going to be 7 points. Maha Villas at 6 points. Mirage, since it's the most expensive, gets the lowest points, which is 5 points. Now, every 3 categories, we're going to take a look at the leaderboard, how that looks like. So the leaderboard after 3 categories looks like this. In rank 4, we have a tie between Maha Villas and Mirage, both sitting at 23 points out of 30. In rank 3, we have Farm Gardens sitting at 26 points out of 30. In rank 2, we have a tie between Athlon and Nad Al Sheba Gardens, both having 27 out of 30 points. And number 1 is going to be Farm Gardens with 28 out of 30 points. Now, let's move on to the 4th category, which is going to be the DLD fees. Now, in these projects, all of them have a standard 4% DLD fees, but right here in Acres, we're as of today getting a full 4% DLD waiver. So that is a phenomenal deal. So let's look at what points we can give them. I would give Acres 10 on 10 on the DLD because we're getting a full waiver, and everybody else is exactly the same. I'm going to keep them at 9 points. So let's move along to the next category, which is going to be the payment plan. So the payment plan, as you know, with Emaar projects is going to be 90-10. These days, Emaar is having the most aggressive payment plan at 90-10. The best payment plan out of all of these is going to be Maha Villas with the 60-40 payment plan, where 10% is due at handover and 30% is 2 years post handover. So this is going to be the best payment plan out of all of these. You can take a look at the other ones. Acres got 65-35, 70-30 in Athlon, and 80-20 in Nad Al Sheba Gardens. So let's rank them based on this category. Definitely 10 points goes to Maha Villas with the best payment plan out there. Second place goes to the Acres with 9 points. Athlon with 8 points with a 70-30. Nad Al Sheba Gardens with 7 points with the 80-20 payment plan. And both of these 90-10 are tie in this category with 6 points each. Now, let's move along into the 6th category, which is going to be the down payments that are needed for each of these projects. What kind of down payments are you looking at? In this project, again, Emaar, both of them, we're looking at 10% down payment. Farm Gardens and Oasis, both of them have got 10%. On the higher side, we have Maha Villas and Nad Al Sheba Gardens, both of them asking you for a 20% down payment as your first payment. The Acres and Athlon, both of them have an amazing only 5% down payment in their payment plan, which makes it really good. So let's take a look at how they score. Again, Acres and Athlon are going to be tied at 10 points. Mirage and Farm Gardens right here, both tied at 9 points for 10% down payment. And these both are with 20% down payment. Nad Al Sheba Gardens and Maha Villas, both of them get 8 points in this category. So now we are done with 6 categories total. So let's take a look at the leaderboard at the end of 6 categories. At rank 5, we have Mirage, which has 47 points out of 60 as of now. In rank 4, we have a tie between Farm Gardens and Maha Villas. Rank 4 goes to both of them tied at 50 out of 60 points, both at a tie at this stage. Rank 3, we have Nad Al Sheba Gardens with 51 out of 60 points. Rank 2, we got Athlon with 54 out of 60 points. So that's a really good score so far. And in rank 1, we have the Acres with 56 out of 60 points. So we've done the leaderboard now. Now we're straight away going to look at the leaderboard at the end of all the categories to know who is the winner of this particular Villa Challenge. So moving on to category 7, which is the completion dates. Let's take a look at those. So Farm Gardens, March 2028. Farm Gardens 2, March 2028. The Acres, October 2027. Maha Villas in March 2026. So that's the earliest in the list so far. Mirage, the Oasis, June 2028. Athlon, May 2028. And Nad Al Sheba Gardens is September 2028. So in this list, the earliest handover is right here in Maha Villas, and the latest handover, the last handover in this list is going to be in Nad Al Sheba Gardens in September of 2028. These two sit very close, May, June, same quarter. So we're going to rate them with equal points. So let's take a look at how that looks like. Maha Villas handing over the soonest, gives us 10 points. The Acres by Meraas is next on the list with 9 points, October 2027. Farm Gardens 2 right here, March 2028. Mirage, June 2028. Athlon, May 2028. So both of them get 7 points each. And Nad Al Sheba Gardens with 6 points in September of 2028. Handover dates are important because if you have your handover early, you can already start generating income on your property. You can put it up on rent. So if you see the difference between March 2028 and March 26 and September 28, we're looking at a 2.5 year gap between these two. This in 2 years, 2.5 years could already earn almost $1 million dirhams in revenue for you. So it's important to take a look at also when your handover dates are. This one hands over the soonest, this hands over the latest, and this is all somewhere in the middle, and these are the points. Let's move on to the next category. In built up areas, this is going to be very interesting for everyone to see the built up areas of these different villas. Farm Gardens, amazing, phenomenal built up area of 8,000 square foot of complete built up area for you. Acres, we're looking at 6,000 built up area. The Maha Villas, we're looking at a very healthy 7,000 square feet of built up area. Mirage in the Oasis has the biggest built up area out of all of these villas in this comparison, because this is going to be a basement plus ground plus first plus 2 kind of a layout. So you have a home at 4 levels. It's a phenomenal home. Homes like this in the market are going anywhere between 40 to 50 million dirhams as of today. You can go and check these numbers. Homes like these at this kind of a price tag, 16.5 million, this is going to be a phenomenal deal. Mirage is a project, it's absolutely amazing. So right now, this is at 10,400. Athlon is sitting at 6,100. And then we have Nad Al Sheba Gardens at 5,500. So let's take a look at the winners in this category. Hands down, Mirage gets the first place with 10 points for 10,400 square foot of built up area. Farm Gardens at number 2 with 8,000 built up area, 9 points. We're giving third place to Maha Villas with 8 points at 7,000 square foot. Fourth place goes to Athlon with 7 points, 6 points for Acres at 6,000 square foot, and the lowest size unit is Nad Al Sheba Garden gets 5 points for 5,500 square foot. Let's take a look at the next category, which is the plot areas of these particular villas. Over here, we're looking at the plot areas. Now you can see the highest plot area is going to be right here in Mirage, but very close to it, we have it right here in Farm Gardens 2 with 10,000 square foot of plot area. Mirage at 11,000 square foot of plot area. The smallest in this list is going to be Acres with 6,400 square feet of plot area, and then everything else sits in the middle. Let's take a look at the scores right now. Highest square footage of area for plot we're getting in Mirage. We're looking at 10 points for this. Farm Gardens with 10,000 square foot, we're looking at 9 points. Second place, Maha Villas with 8,300 square foot of plot area gets 8 points. Athlon sits very close. You can see the difference is only 50 square feet, so we're going to give them a tie with equal points at 8. Nad Al Sheba Garden gets 7 points with 7,500 square foot of area, and the Acres gets the least amount of points in this category with 6 points. Moving along to the last and final category of this list is the price per square foot. Now let's take a look at the different prices per square foot right here. The lowest price per square foot we're going to find in Farm Gardens 2 with 1,225 dirhams per square foot of price per square foot. So that's a phenomenal price sitting right here. The most expensive, we are looking at Nad Al Sheba Gardens with 2,175 dirhams per square foot, because this is literally 10 minutes away from downtown. It's in the heart of Dubai, so it makes sense for it to have a higher price per square foot. Mirage in the Oasis surprisingly is very good price per square foot at 1,585 dirhams per square foot. It's amazing, and you can see the other ones right here. Now just let's take a look at the scores. The best in this category is going to be Farm Gardens, going to get 10 points with this amazing price per square foot. Next on the list is going to be Mirage by Emaar, 1585 dirhams per square foot, gets 9 points. Number 3, we have Acres at almost 1700 dirhams per square foot, gets 8 points. Athlon is next with 1800 dirhams per square foot, 7 points. Maha Villas gets 6 points. And Nad Al Sheba Gardens, because it's the most expensive based on price per square foot, we're giving it 5 points. Now, this is all the categories combined. Now let's take a look at the final scores and how these are looking like. So in last place, rank 5, we have Nad Al Sheba Gardens with 74 out of 100 points. Rank 4 goes to Maha Villas with 82 points out of 100. Rank 3 is going to be a tie between two communities, Athlon and Mirage, both of them sitting with 83 points out of 100. And rank 2 goes to the Acres by Meraas, 85 out of 100 score. And rank 1 goes to Farm Gardens with 86 out of 100. So guys, this was the leaderboard. This was almost like a game between all of these to compare all of these. I hope you like this format. So rank 1 goes to Farm Gardens 2, phenomenal project. Acres gets rank 2. Rank 3 is tied between the Mirage and Athlon. This is all the numbers that we have worked with and how we have scored the different communities. You can do this too. Just if you take pen and paper and you take these numbers, and you can actually figure out, according to you, which one is the best community for a 5-bedroom villa in Dubai for your requirement. So none of these projects on this list are going to be a bad project. All of these projects are actually phenomenal projects. We're just trying to find out which one is going to be the best for you. Nad Al Sheba Gardens scored the lowest, but Nad Al Sheba Gardens is actually a phenomenal community. If you're someone who wants to live close to downtown, this is a great project right here. 12 million price tag for a 5-bedroom villa is not bad, to be honest. It's a phenomenal location. Based on everything together, we've scored it, but maybe the payment plan doesn't really matter to you. You have all cash ready to go. So, you know, it makes a difference. So Nad Al Sheba Gardens is also a phenomenal project. So all of these projects are actually great projects. Nad Al Sheba Garden, though it scored least on the scoreboard, it is a phenomenal project. But my 3 favorites are going to be these 3 right here. Farm Gardens 2, Mirage, and the Acres, my favorite projects right here. I have covered all of these projects on my YouTube channel. You can go and take a look. Just search on my YouTube channel, you'll find them. Other than Mirage, I've covered all of the other projects on this list. So if you're interested in any of these projects, you know who to get in touch with. And for now, this is Saad Dubai Realtor signing off.